Sheikh Ali, thanks for speaking to Al Jazeera. In the last 2 years, al-Shabab have lost control of major cities in Somalia to government, soldiers and AMISOM, African Union peacekeepers. Is this the end of al-Shabab?
The towns you mentioned that al-Shabab left, we did not leave because of a military defeat. If an army is defeated, their weapons are seized, their soldiers are killed, their deaths publicized. None of that happened. That shows al-Shabab left those towns on their own accord. Al-Shabab leaving those towns only shows a change of tactics. We will not be finished. Somalia belongs to al-Shabab. The land and the people are ours. We will not leave our land because of an enemy. We hope to be back in those towns as soon as possible.
There's a new Prime Minister just appointed recently. In your eyes and in the eyes of al-Shabab, is this a new opportunity to start negotiation or talks with the Somali government?
First, the people we are fighting with is because of ideology. They want to colonize us. They want to erase our religion, our people, and our land. Those people bring a new face every time. Every new person that comes into office works for them. So for that reason, they are no different to us. Whomever the Christians bring, no matter their name or background, we will not negotiate with them because they have no decision-making powers. They have no powers to refuse or accept anything. What you lose by force, you return by force. We will not negotiate with anyone. The country is ours.
There are tens of civilians killed in attacks that al-Shabab claim responsibility for. Do you justify the killing of civilians?
Anyone who works for the apostate government, no matter where and at what level, they are supporting the apostates and the Christians who sent them. We will fight them and kill them anywhere we see them. Anyone who supports the Christians, either through the pen or by carrying a weapon, they are the same to us and we will kill them. The Muslims who live in Mogadishu are the reason we are fighting. They are the people whom we want to free from the enemy. We take great care in protecting them. We don't just go and blow a place up or fire bullets aimlessly. There is a lot of intelligence before an operation. We only attack a place when we are sure the people in there are the apostates, the Christians, and those that support them. It can happen when a place is attacked because the land is a Muslim land and many Muslims live there. It is possible that shrapnel can harm a Muslim person. We pray for that Muslim person and the martyr who carried out the operation to go to paradise. Also, we have warned the Muslim people not to go close to the apostate bases and where the Christians are. Most of the populations have heeded our warning. We pray for that Muslim person and the martyr who carried out the operation to go to paradise.
In towns and cities that are no longer in the control of al-Shabab, there are assassinations carried out by gunmen. Some of the people killed in these assassinations are not necessarily soldiers, but they work for the government. Is al-Shabab behind these assassinations?
Anyone who works for the apostate government is a target for us. Wherever we see them, we will kill them. We don't hide that. To say we kill so-and-so will not bring anything. We don't kill civilians who don't work for the apostate government. We protect them. We do not harm them.
The Turkish government and Turkish nationals are in Mogadishu building roads, schools, and even hospitals. Al-Shabab have claimed responsibility for attacks on Turkish nationals in Mogadishu. Why is al-Shabab targeting Turkish nationals and Turkish organizations in Mogadishu?
First, we want to tell the Turkish people their government is an enemy to the existence of the people, the country, and the religion of the people of Somalia. They will not thank us for that. The schools they have built, they teach our children bad behavior. They teach them music, they teach them everything that is bad for them. The biggest enemy of the Muslim people is NATO, and Turkey is part of NATO. NATO is a union of Christians. They are the #1 supporters of that union. NATO uses Turkey as the hammer that's used to crush Muslims. They first came into the country saying they are here to help the people. They then started saying that there is a military agreement between them and the apostates and AMISOM. They train the intelligence services. They have taken off the shirt they were wearing when they came in and put on another one. Anywhere we see Turkish people, they are no different to us than the Americans, the British, and AMISOM.
And my final question, Sheikh Ali, Last year, September, al-Shabab carried out an attack on a Nairobi shopping mall. The Kenyan government recently said the al-Shabab attackers who were behind the mall siege have all been killed. Is that the case?
We are not saying those men are dead or alive. I do not want to talk about that. For our own reasons, we have decided not to clear that up. But I want to say this. All that Kenya said, nothing is believable. Nothing of what they said is true. Look at how many times they went back on what they said. They first said there were 18 individuals in the mall. Then they said there were 15. Another time they said there were 4. Another time they said a woman was leading them. They said they were all dead. Another time they said they were all alive. Even when people could hear the bullets, they were saying the fighting was over. That shows what they say has no basis. It is not something anyone can believe. In our own time, we will say whether the men are alive or not. For the individuals involved and for military reasons, we will not disclose that now.
Sheikh Ali, thanks for speaking to Al Jazeera.